Zach Life beat depression. It's day 666, and we are back to get our fix with another somatic healing session to wipe out depression. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Now we're coming at you live from boiling hot, sunny Las Vegas out here in front of the Beat Depression bus. We're back on track, getting it back up in depression fighting action. And it has been 666 days of progress for me, the Sackman. Let me know how many days it's been for you. We know that one powerful mental health tool, that progress tracking tool, keeping track of what we've done for us, the number of days we show up for us and fight forwards no matter what the circumstance, no matter what the situation. We give ourselves a moment to make that forward, build that forward momentum. The more we build it, the more proof we have of how strong we are to keep moving forwards, no matter what it is that's trying to slow us down. So it's been 666 days for me. Let me know how many days it's been for you. And I want to shout out, get into our second mental health tool after that list tracking tool, the gratitude tool. Gratitude going out, of course, always first and foremost to everybody here. But also I want to shout out gratitude to a special someone out there named Rook Wave Switch. Check him out on Instagram. We'll have his tag in the description. He picked me up from the airport. He's been watching the Beat Depression bus, keeping it safe from would-be trouble, giving it a safe place to stay while I took care of my pops back home in Jersey. So huge gratitude going out to Rook for that. Appreciate everything and for the ride, for everything, for all the support for the cause. Appreciate that, dude. Can't shout out enough gratitude to Rook. So that's the end of my gratitude section for today. Go ahead and think about your gratitude section, and I'll put you in a positive mindset as we move into today's lesson. And thank the universe. It is an active recovery day. It's a Superhuman Sunday. We're going to be tapping into those multiple free mental health tools that we have to give ourselves a break and the rest that we deserve out here from that high-intensity routine. And if you've been sticking with us, if you've been making that progress, you know we do 2 active recovery days per week out here. And the rest of the time, we try and give ourselves a good challenge to get that high-intensity training up as well. Today is our largest active recovery day, a Superhuman Sunday. Let's shout out everybody tuned in right now for that support. Shout out to Madwithhats. Appreciate you. I've lost this tracking thing here. What? A couple of technical difficulties. Just a moment here. Bam. Madwithhats, Luca, and Madwithhats. That's it. It's the 2 of you guys in here right now. I appreciate the both of you. Luca tuning in from Canada, Madwithhats back there in Jersey at 104 days. Shout out to that progress. 104 days, Madwithhats. Good stuff. It's inspiring. Glad to see you still going forwards. Luca asks, is the window broke? No, it's not broke. It's just open. It's just like the door. Door's open too. It is quite dusty. It's been sitting here for just about a month, cooking in the sun, not helping anyone beat depression, just being stuck out here. So my goal coming back here, I've got 2 days to get this thing back up and running, and then we're beelining back across the states to get it back to Jersey, bringing the bus to my hometown, to the home community. We're going to be working with multiple businesses to create free mental health care days for businesses, for the public events, social events. So look forward to, or stay tuned for plenty of free opportunities to get in some training. If you haven't had that physical experience before, bringing that physical experience to you in your hometown area, back home in Jersey, North Arlington, New York, those surrounding areas. We'll be doing all kinds of events, so stay tuned for that. That's presuming I can get this thing up and running. What do you think? Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure I can do it. I've done it a few times before, and I know there will be other challenges and other problems ahead, but I know as long as I stick to it with dedication and consistency, whatever it is that comes up, we're going to crush it. We're going to keep moving forward, finding a way. So, only visiting New Jersey. I'm back in NYC. Oh, Madwithhats is from NYC. Didn't know it. Yeah, thanks for this support from NYC. We'll be servicing the New York area as well when I get back to New Jersey. It's kind of my backyard. Spend a lot of time in New York as well. So let me know if you want to do some stuff. We might be doing social events in the park, and we'll be definitely doing events with businesses and things like that. Shout out to everyone else tuned in so far. Lisa the Luminary, Hello Nurse, and this text bar, man. This text bar is messing with me today. There's other people, but I can't see them. Anyways, I appreciate you guys and girls for tuning in. And on another note, before we get into the lesson, even though it's an active recovery day, we still have to tune into our body in the present moment and see how we're doing, how we're feeling, and take note of the things that might have affected us. So for me, I haven't slept in like close to 48 hours. It's going to affect my performance dramatically. So that I'm really thankful. I'm very grateful today that it's an active recovery day. I'm also probably dehydrated. I flew through time. I traveled backwards in time, 3 hours to get here. So I'm a little jet lagged, and I'm running pretty much on coffee and alcohol. So all that stuff is going to severely hamper my performance. That's why I'm grateful it's an active recovery day. Also, it's 109 degrees out here in Las Vegas. It is boiling hot. So I have to take that into consideration as well. So not only should you take into consideration your circumstances leading up to this point, but also consider your environment. Are you indoors in an air-conditioned location? Are you outdoors baking in the sun? What's the temperature? What is your environment like? And that way we can set a realistic goal for the day and realistic output expectations for the day. We always want to give ourselves a challenge, but we don't want to challenge ourselves too hard. And on active recovery days, we don't want there to be really a strain. It should be low intensity, giving ourselves time to recoup. So shout out as well to Simon and Maze. I see you out there. Thank you for that support. Whoa, it only gets 30 here in Canada. I think we're running on Celsius and Fahrenheit. It's 109 Fahrenheit out here. So I think you guys have a different scale in Canada. Could be wrong. But yeah, 109 degrees. It's boiling hot out here. It's very easy to dehydrate, which is why my intensity, again, I'm going to have to keep monitoring it and make sure I don't dehydrate and keep it at that low intensity level. But we're prepared. We're prepared to give ourselves a break today. It'll be our Superhuman Sunday round broken into 3 sections, 2 5-minute sessions, and then the last session is going to go over 5 minutes. We're going to see how we feel, tune into our body, and see how much time we need to really drop into a brief meditation. That'll give us full control over that automatic nervous system. So the first session that we're going to do, the first 5 minutes, will be slow based on that diaphragmatic breathing tool like we do on Water Flow Wednesday. Same tool, we're just going to use it for 5 minutes instead of 10. And then we're going to go into the yogic breath of fire, modifying that with jabs and crosses so we can increase that muscle memory, those fast twitch fibers, increase that speed performance in our punches, linking it in with the breathwork tool to give us a release from anxiety, stress, frustration, and depression. So we'll practice that breathwork tool in that next 5-minute session. We'll link it in with punches, breath of fire punches, get that super effective somatic release. And then that's going to be kind of an activated session. We're going to actually pump that stress hormone cortisol in that second portion, but it's in a way that builds us up. It's in a way that our brain will associate with progress and success, and then when we get that hormone out in the rest of the world, our brain will be accustomed to it and will say, we do this every day, we're used to this is what progress feels like, and it's been known to eliminate panic attacks. That's been reported from time to time. So see what that tool does for you. Then, right after that session, we're going to drop right into an active meditation, brief one, very basic stuff, to give us full control over those somatic symptoms. Somatic being physical, those body-based symptoms, higher heart rate, sweating, activated anxious feeling, anxious energy. We're going to take that physical state that's very close to a panic attack, and we're going to take full control of it with those other mental health tools, visualization, meditation, breath work, and just get yourself back into your body, back in control of those things that maybe you thought you had no control of. So until I learned about breath work and meditation, I thought our automatic nervous system is automatic, right? But that's not true. We actually have some control over that system. So we're going to take that control back. You'll need to have a comfortable place to sit for that final portion. So make sure you've got a blanket or towel, a pillow, or a chair, or somewhere comfortable to sit for that final section. The first 2 sessions will be on our feet, and we'll be working from Muay Thai stance, linking in some martial arts moves with that breathwork tool. Shout out to Ken for tuning in. It's Superhuman Sunday, that's right. And hey, Simon, Luca, I don't think he was high enough to see Saturn. Maybe one day. Oh, I must have missed a couple comments. Oh, did I see Saturn on the airplane? Yeah, Madwithhats is right. We didn't get high enough this time. Maybe next time. We'll see how it goes. But we can dream, right? And that's what telescopes are for. I'm sure we can find some way. if there's a will, there's a way to get it done. Shout out to Ruffalo for tuning in, Lupine Ken, Madwithhats, and everybody else in there right now. Ken has shared his progress with us, 274 days. Crushing those numbers, man. Those are some big numbers, getting closer and closer to day 300. And I'm proud of your progress out there. Same goes for Lisa, same goes for Madwithhats, same goes for anybody out there who's being consistent, especially if you're dealing with things like anxiety or depression, because those things make it difficult just to get out of bed in the morning. So the fact that you got out of bed, you got up on your feet, and you fought forwards for your fight is something to be proud of. It's something that you should be proud of, and you should share it with the world because it inspires others to do the same. So that's that. Lucas says this stays on YouTube, right? Yes, that's correct. After our daily show, we no longer save it to Instagram. It's now saved on Sack Life Daily on YouTube, so you can catch the show at any time you'd like. Get in that training at your discretion, on your schedule, whenever you like. It will always be available on YouTube from now on. So feel free to tune in over there, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, that way you won't miss a show, and you can take them on your own time. Also, it's a great way for people to anonymously take the show. If you don't want to be on Instagram, if you're not on Instagram or you don't want to have a public profile, you can take the show anonymously through YouTube at Sack Life Daily. So check that out. Thanks for the question from Luca. All right, that being said, we talked about the days, we talked about the gratitude, we talked about the breathwork tools. Let's get down to it. Let's get to business. So, as I said, make sure you're staying hydrated, drinking water. It's 109 degrees. I'm going to drink this water. And I'm going to keep my intensity low for all those other reasons I mentioned. Alcohol, caffeine, lack of sleep, jet lag, whole bunch of things trying to shut me down today. We're not shutting down. We're just taking them into consideration and adapting to move forward. And yeah, it is the mark of the beast. You are correct. It's day 666, and it is hot as the seventh circle of, Hades out here. So, that being said, let's put that out of mind. And it does not matter what environment we're in, we can find a way to make progress. So let's accommodate ourselves, let's adjust, adapt to that environment, and make that progress happen. Today we will have some calming music. There it is, calming binaural beats. You can find them on sacklifeofficial.com. Artist search on any music platform. Been encoded with theta waves to help you tap into REM sleep and get into a better meditative state. They only work through headphones, however. That's the deal with binaural beats. So you'll get the pleasing tones through this show, but if you want the full effect of that music, you'll have to stream it at high quality with high bandwidth, or download a high quality copy and listen through headphones to get that binaural effect in there. See if that works for you as well. Trying to hit depression from every single angle, including audio, audible tools, and audible waves. There's so many free tools out there. We just have to find the ones that work for us. So, give it a shot, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's get this timer going. Before we start the timer, let's just practice that breathwork tool real quick. One hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. This is diaphragmic breathing to calm that nervous system. Deep breath through the nose to the belly, keeping the chest flat. Hold that breath in for a moment. Long exhale. Out the mouth. When we exhale through pursed lips. And this is that tool to calm that nervous system using just the breath. Now we're going to link it with movement and get into our martial arts stance. Let's get it going. First session, square up with that visualized opponent. Get in your defensive stance and take that deep breath in the nose to the belly. Filling that belly with air. Hold it for a moment. And when you're ready to strike, long and slow, exhale out the mouth. As you twist into that first shot. Turning the fist over. Landing on those large two knuckles. Visualize that target. Visualize making contact. Tucking the thumb. Proper form, right? Tuck that chin in. Guards high on the opposite side. You want to fully exhale out the mouth here in striking position. Deep inhale back through the nose to the belly. Hold that breath in the belly. We're going to add in the cross now. Long and slow. Twist through both strikes. Focusing on form. Focusing on exaggerating those shoulders and using the breath as a pacing guide here. Shout out to Reed Brickman. Thanks for tuning in. Deep inhale back to defensive state. Holding that breath in the belly. Long and slow exhale forwards through jab cross. Now we can use this pattern to de-stress with any martial arts striking technique. Deep inhale back to defensive state, and if you're creative, if you're already skilled and you're very comfortable with those movements, make it your own. Find those movements you enjoy the most. Long exhale forward through double elbow strikes. Rotate through fully exhaling there out the mouth. Deep inhale back through the nose to defensive stance. Hold that breath in the belly. Long exhale through jab cross. Fully exhale out the mouth. Shout out to Speed with Vic. Thanks for being here. Deep inhale through the nose to the belly. Long exhale forwards through a push kick, lead or rear. Ooh, keep it balanced. Deep inhale back. Balance, squared up. Hold that breath in the belly. Long exhale through double elbow strike. Deep inhale back. Long exhale through jab cross. Deep inhale back. Long exhale through double hooks. Fully exhale in that striking position and deep inhale back to defensive stance. Remember, breathing deep to the belly, keeping it nice and slow and letting it flow. Let that breath be your guide for pace. Go nice and slow and take form, take shape into those striking patterns. Shake out the arms if you're feeling that lactic acid. Guard back up, breathe deep into the belly and hold. Through the nose, long exhale out the mouth to jab and cross. 2 strikes, 1 long exhale here. We're making that exhale twice as long as the inhale to make that breathwork tool super effective. Deep breath back to defensive stance and continue on. 2 strikes. Nice and slow. If you're throwing jab cross, send them down that center line. Deep inhale back, breath to belly. Long exhale forward through double strikes. Let's make them uppercuts. Fully exhale there in striking position. Deep inhale back. Guard high. Long exhale forward, 2 uppercuts. Fully exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale back through the nose. Guard high. We can do this with defense as well. Let's try 2 kick checks. Bringing the knee up to the inside of the elbow. We'll use the exhale to guide that knee up. Let's do it together. Reset with that deep inhale to the belly. Guards high. Long exhale. Deep inhale back to defensive state. Holding that breath in the belly. Long exhale into double kick check. Deep inhale back to center. Long exhale through jab cross. Deep inhale back. Now mix it up. Get creative. Flow with it. Make the routine your own. Use any strikes you like, mixing them in different ways. Keep it fun. Keep it engaging. Deep inhale to the belly. 2 strikes. Deep inhale back. Long exhale through the mouth. 2 strikes. Fully exhale in striking position. Deep inhale back. And that is the end of that deep diaphragmatic breathing, active recovery, flow state session. Shout out to Hosaka and Tanner Hamilton. Appreciate you, bud. Thanks for tuning in. Good friend of mine running that safe place inside your head. Check that out when you get a chance. Awesome nonprofit mental health group out there creating free forms of mental health care. So check them out when you get a chance. Today I dressed up as Flash and Claire dressed up as Super Claire. That's awesome. Super Claire is totally super. She's inspiring so many people out here as she fights forward, showing up for herself and putting in the work, battling through chemo and making progress at 5 years old. She's found some of these breathwork tools help her stay calm when she's going in for those operation. So thank you, Claire. Thank you, Luca, as well, at 8 years old, being an awesome example of what we can do, no matter where we are, no matter what age, we can find ways forward. So thank you guys so much for being here. All right, it's time for our yogic breath of fire. That's that activated session, that activated breath. And we know for a fact, Claire, don't do this one. Stick to that low, slow, calming, deep breath that we talked about in the first round. For anybody else, make sure you're cleared by a doctor or physician for any new exercise routine, and be aware of the risks. This is an activating breath. It activates the lungs, the heart. It does put a strain on the nervous system, and it does pump stress hormone, cortisol. It's only going to be about 5 minutes. We're going to practice it together, and then we're going to link it with jab and cross so we can improve our martial arts. Has been known to give you energy, unlike coffee, without the jitters, using just the power breath alone. So let's try just that breath first. We're going to go for 20 reps. Each rep is going to be a powerful burst of air out the mouth through pursed lips. Just like that. That's it. Just a powerful push out, and then a passive inhale back. So once you breathe out, you're just going to let that air kind of passively come back through the nose. It's not a conscious breath back. It's just a passive rebound, basically. So we're going to push that breath out with force 20 times in a row, allowing it to rebound. No breaks in between. Just keep that cycle going. And then we're going to take a break and tune into ourselves. Let's do it together with just the breath first. Doesn't matter where you put your hands on this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's 20 breaths out. Take a deep breath in through the nose to the belly. Hold it. Long exhale out the mouth. Check in on you. Make sure you're feeling all right. Not dizzy or lightheaded or seeing spots. This breath work tool alone can dehydrate you, so make sure you're staying hydrated as well. We're going back in. If you're not dizzy, if you're feeling all right, then we're going to go for 40 breaths of fire here in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. Check in on you. Make sure you're not feeling lightheaded or dizzy. We're going to go for 60 breaths of fire now, and then after this, we're going to start linking in that jab cross. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember, pursed lips. Push with some force, and deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. Check in on you if you're not feeling lightheaded or dizzy. We're going to link it in now with the snap in the jab and cross. We're going to throw them from a nice balanced square position. Guard can be high or low, however you'd like. We're just firing them right from the shoulder, a little twist through the hips, right? You can keep light on the ball of the foot with that bent knee. Just toss those jab cross out there. And with the snap of the punch, that's where we want that powerful breath to be. So with each breath out, it's 1, 2. You see the pattern? We're going to link that exhale with that snap and the punch. And we're going for 20 breath of fire punches here in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. Tune into you. Make sure you're doing all right. We're going for 40 breath of fire punches now in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. You can execute this from Muay Thai stance or Western stance, whatever you're comfortable with. It's easier when you're squared off. Muay Thai has more of a squared set to it, so that's my preference out here. We're going for 60 breath of fire punches now, if you're ready, if you're feeling all right. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. And that's the end of those activated breath of fire punches. So now you should have an elevated heart rate, should have that activated feeling, maybe a little bit of a light sweat, might be feeling that energy pumping in. If you nail that breathwork tool, then you should be feeling it. If not, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. The easier it'll be to get the effects of these tools. Like any tool, we just have to learn how to use them. So now get yourself a nice comfy spot to sit on something soft. I got my stool out here, and we're going to tune in to the power of meditation and a few other tools here, starting with the breath. Again, this time though, I want you guys to close your eyes and visualize that breath as it enters through your nose to your belly. We're going to take that deep breath in for 4 seconds to the belly, hold on to it for 7, and then long and slow exhale for 8 seconds together. Remember, breathe slow. Don't force that breath into the belly. Just breathe nice and slow and fill that belly with air. 4 seconds in, hold for 7, then 8-second exhale together in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hold. Eight-second exhale here. 4 seconds into the belly through the nose. Hold. Eight-second exhale here. Remember to purse the lips on that exhale. 4 seconds into the belly again. Chest should be staying nice and flat. Sit up nice and straight. Chin up. Relax that jaw, relax the shoulders. Deep breath in, 4 seconds to the belly, nice and slow. Hold. Eight-second exhale. Four seconds into the belly. Hold. 8-second exhale. Now if you're getting this down, if you're getting that 4 seconds in, let's keep it going. Hold. As you hold for 7 seconds, I want you to tune into your body. See how you're feeling in this moment. 8-second exhale. Eyes closed, visualize that breath entering your belly. 4 seconds in, fill that belly wide. Hold for 7. And ask yourself how you feel. 8-second exhale. Seconds in again, breathing in that breath. Visualize that breath as light, as power. This power that you have to give yourself peace. Breathe in that power of peace. Breathe in that light and fill your belly with it. 4 seconds in. Hold for 7. And just sit with it. Imagine that light soaking out to the tips of your fingers, to the tips of your toes. 8-second exhale. Breathe in that light again, 4 seconds into the belly. Hold on to it for 7. And remind yourself you're the one who brought you here. You're the one who put in the work to give yourself this peace. 8-second exhale. 4 seconds in again, deep. 4 seconds through the breath, through the nose to the belly. Hold for 7. Remind yourself you deserve this break. 8-second exhale. When we breathe out, we're releasing unnecessary stress. And to take it a step further, I'd like you to imagine a life without expectations. Imagine blowing those expectations away with that breath as you breathe out. Put a little resistance in between your lips to represent that work it takes to get rid of this, to unload this stress. And really imagine what it would be like. You don't have to believe it. Just imagine it. Just pretend for a moment that there were no expectations you put on yourself, no expectations from society. Just picture what life would be like without those things. Let's start it over. 4 seconds into the belly. Hold for 7. 8-second exhale those expectations. 4 seconds into that belly again. If you don't need the hands as a guide, rest them by your side or somewhere comfortable. Keep that back straight. Relax the shoulders, the chin. Relax the jaw. Take that deep breath in. 4 seconds to the belly. Hold for 7. This is your power. 8-second exhale those expectations. Give yourself that break you deserve. 4-second breath in the nose to the belly. You can affirm here, I deserve this. This is my power. 8-second exhale those expectations. Let your body melt into that comfortable position on that exhale. As the belly falls, let yourself settle in to that moment. Deep breath in, 4 seconds to that belly. Fill it up. Hold for 7. Exhale those expectations. We're free now. 4-second breath in, the nose to the belly. Breathe in your power. Hold for 7. Eight-second exhale. Seconds in again and sit with that power. Hold. Eight-second exhale. One more time with no instruction. Tune into that breath. That is the end. That is the end of our Superhuman Sunday active recovery session. And I hope that you're feeling the calming effects of this breathwork tool, of this meditation tool, and these other free tools. I hope that you're feeling those benefits in your life the same way that I'm feeling them in mine. I do this every single day as my self-care routine. So this is what helps me stay positive. It helps me keep on track, continue to move forwards, helps me stay strong and value my time when I use my time to build myself up and give myself that release from the stresses of life. Because every day is going to bring new stresses. Every day is going to bring new challenges. So this is where we do something about it. This is where we take control. We take that power back. We fight back against that stress and prepare ourselves, not just for today, but for tomorrow as well. So I hope you're feeling the benefits of those tools also out there, and if you are, Please do share your progress or your results with the world on Sack Life Daily on YouTube, so that it won't only be the people on Instagram getting access to these free tools, and it won't only be them knowing how much they work and how effective they are for others. And you are welcome to Vic, and I'm sorry I missed that elephant breathing from Luca. We'll try and incorporate that a little bit later, buddy. I have to look into that one a little bit more. And Madwithhats said, awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, too. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and being a part of this thing. Until next time, I'll catch you same Sack time, same Sack channel, same Sack life. Sackman out.